Powered by Riverside FM.
What I'm trying to say is that if I can change,
Я думаю, что каждый тоже изменился
and
сегодня.
you can change,
Вы можете измениться.
everybody can change.
Каждый может измениться.
You're listening to WildFireRadio.com presents the Jerry Torres program. No bad news, no sad news, no politics, no religion, just happy fun stuff. And now, here's your host, Jerry Torres.
Five-time Emmy Award-winning anchor Ron Burgundy and Tits McGee.
Now go to that voodoo that you do so well.
Oh. Yeah, baby. Yeah. We're not on the air yet. Keep going. Yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. I love it hard. Give it to me. Oh, yeah. No safe word. No safe word.
Did you say?
I said no safe word.
Did you say?
God, that's what you get when you got a cougar whipping you. Oh, shoot. We're on the air. Hey. Hi, boys and girls. Let's read from the Book of Revelations. Anyway, hell no. Welcome one and all to an Onshonte. Welcome one and all to another edition episode of the Jerry Torres program. Oh my God. What can I say to you all, man? Everybody's like, oh, did you see the Zelensky and Adolf thing? I'm like, no, don't really care. Don't really care. You know, I really, that's why I hate politics with an F and mother. I'll say it. I say mother effing, but I'm going to say it just once. I hate it with a motherfucking passion. All right. Jeez, man. That's why I don't vote. That's why I hate politics. That's why I hate Democrats and Republicans and left, right, red, blue. I am not into that. I personally do not care. All right. And personally for me, Canada is looking good to me all the time. I mean, of course, I will speak my French the best way I know how. Which I know very little French, but I'll do my best, right?
Meh.
Well, a little bit of French.
Eh?
Yeah, see?
Eh?
I can speak Canadian.
Eh?
Anyway. Oh, my Lord, man. I said it was a buddy of mine who's into politics, but there's a couple co-workers that are into politics, and I listen to them. But you know, it's like kind of like with religion. Hey, Jerry, do you want to be saved? I'll listen, but don't think I'm going to be involved. It's like a cult member too. You know, Jerry, do you really a shabalubadoo? Who's shabalubadoo? Well, if you give me $20,000, shabalubadoo can save you. Just join our cult and drink our Kool-Aid. F you. All right. Now, but there's a couple co-workers that are into politics. They love talking about it. It's like, and respectfully, I listen to them, but I tell them up front, dude, I'm not into politics, but since you're my co-worker and I like you, speak your mind. And then what I do is I throw them history of great leaders of our time. And about when Nixon, when he effed up and walked out, before Kennedy was assassinated, the good things that Kennedy did, Lincoln, Roosevelt. And, you know, everybody said, well, what about George Washington? He was a slave owner, but he did, you know, cross the military, across the Delaware. Of course, he did other things too, other than his wooden teeth. I'm drinking coffee because I got tired of like dozing off when I'm in the middle of working on material and my podcast. So now it's like if I take my pills, it's gonna wire me big time. I only take them at work because that way, boom, I'm up, I'm running, I'm gent. And this is what's great about the department I work in. They let me work at my own pace. That's a good thing. You know, no one should be rushed in any department. You're working your own pace. You're doing it right. You're doing it well. No problems. You know what I mean? So besides all that, so yeah, so I listened to them and I told them history. Great leaders of our time that said words of passion like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, John F. Kennedy, Abraham Lincoln. You know, um, and even we ones that weren't even present, but great generals like Douglas MacArthur. And the list goes down of wonderful leaders that gave wonderful, powerful speeches when their country was in destruction, what have you. Uh, but no, we don't have that no more. We have someone that just wants to make money and ruins people's lives by laying them off. There's something happening here. And Elon, I don't have balls, but I love getting on my knees in ass sucking. You know what I mean? And ass kissing, brown nosing, yes, man. And all he needs is a leash around his neck because that man is such the hugest, weakest man in the world. So weak. So weak. This I got a feeling this is the type of guy that if he was ever in a physical fight, he would lose dramatically, artistically, very well. And I guarantee a Girl Scout can just punch him in the face while he's wearing his I'm his bitch hat. Good God, that's the most weakest man I've ever seen in my life. I didn't want to get into this, dude. I'm moving on to something else. Hey, let's talk about hot girls holding baby kittens. All right. I saw one today on TikTok. Yeah, there are too many cute kitten videos, man. It's pretty, they're adorable. It makes me want to get another cat again. But I don't know, man. The thing is about having to peek because look, I'm making plans to travel. And again, I tell people I want to go to Chicago. I go, where's Chicago? I don't want to go now because the weather's going to be nice. It's going to be over effing populated with people, tourists and stuff. And a buddy of mine who was a Chicagoan himself, he says, you go during the spring and summer, dude, it's going to be crowded with people. All the kids will be out of school. College kids will be out, and it's going to be overly crowded, especially the places where you want to go and see. So he's like, isn't it like that in Europe? He's like, yeah, pretty much. I mean, best time to go, he said, spring or winter. It may be cold as hell, but you'll be able to see the things you want to see. And I was like, you know what? Good point. So what I'm going to do is wait till the fall and make my trip to 4 or 5 days in Chicago. Now, people were like, why Chicago? And I said, well, because Chicago has great history. One, the mafia. During the 20s and 30s with Al Capone and the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. And a lot of their locations and bars are still open today. They're now sites. One was a hangout where Al Capone and his men used to hang out and was a crew. Now it's a bar. And there's a couple sections where they pretty much left out make sure no public would come, but it's viewable. So that way you can see what it looked like in the 30s, where the mob used to sit and have drinks and stuff. Plus, I want to see Wrigley Field, Second City. That's another place I want to go to. And a couple of their great restaurants that make action and have a Chicago hot dog and Chicago deep dish pizza. You know what I mean? And I've been to Chicago twice, but I never had the time to really see Chicago. Where everybody thinks of Maui and Paris, France. I'm thinking of Chicago. F you. Come Chicago. So, Chicago for 3 or 4 days and then come back. And, to see maybe the Bears. They said they have a monument of their first and only Super Bowl statue. Good Lord. They haven't been back to the Super Bowl since 86. And I saw that game too. How old I was. All right. Damn it, man. I got to do the math. All right. Here. Crap. Where's my calculator? Here it is. All right. So, all right. So let's see. It's now 2025. All right. 2025 minus 1986. That was 39 years ago. Okay. So, All right. 39 years ago. Yeah. Ouch, man. It's been 39 years since the Bears won a oh my god. That's sad. And I am now 25 years old. Okay, so let's see. 53 minus 39. I was 14 years old. Okay. Okay, let me do the math again. Here we go. All right. Let me do the math again. Here we go. I'm thinking. And times pi equals 4. Gotta keep going. And square root of 6 divided by the 10th power. Square root is, let's see, I was 14 years old. There you go. Shut up. Anyway. Good God. That's sad, man. Anyway, but just to see Chicago. You know what I mean? Chicago has history, dude. Especially with that TV show called The Bear. You know, that's another. They have locations now where people can go see their filming locations, the restaurants where they film it. Oh my God, coffee. It keeps me awake. I had to. I was starting to doze off again. I did that a couple of days ago. I'm at my desk working on some new material. And next thing you know, I dozed off, didn't even know it. So I was like, you know what? That's it. I'm going to have a cup of coffee just to keep myself awake and do my stuff. My God. Oh, my Lord. I'd like to give a shout out to one of my dearest and closest friends, Letice Mitchell. I was talking to her today. She really wants to take me out on my birthday. I love this woman. She's amazing. She's one of my dearest and closest friends ever. And she wants to take me out on my birthday. Well, my belated birthday now. She's a busy woman, you know. And another woman named Tasia Breeze, and she's also like sweet. She said she wants to make plan to have dinner too. I was like, you know what? I am a ladies' man. Oh yeah. As a matter of fact, yeah.
Do that again and I'll hold you in contempt.
What the hell? I'm not even married. Shut up, you. Well, anyway, it's time for the Valley Girls to say something. Hello, ladies. So, yeah, you had a good time?
Yeah.
Yeah. You think it's going to be really hot tonight?
So hot.
All right, baby. You know I do it right.
No, right?
Yeah, because I'm going to be amazing.
It's amazing.
Real amazing. All right, girls, get out. Get out. There you go. They're leaving my room right now. Yeah. Bam. Yep, as always. Anyway. So besides all of that, weather was A-okay today. I thought about jogging outside, but I'm doing that tomorrow. I'm going to go jogging to the Haddonfield Park, and tomorrow is a St. Patrick's Day parade in Mount Holly, New Jersey. I'm not going to go because I am not Irish. Doesn't matter. You know, it's beautiful. It's great. You know, those who have Irish heritage, God bless them. God bless you, all of you. Yeah, if you want to go to see the Irish tomorrow.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. Maybe. Okay, wait. Till you don't tell them that Scotland is free. Okay, that's Scottish. Okay. So Ireland would pretty much be sounding more like this, you know. And tomorrow it's a St. Patrick's Day parade at Mount Holly, New Jersey. If anyone is interested in going, please go to MountHollyFestivals.com and find out the time it's going to start. It's going to start tomorrow at 1 p.m. in Mount Holly, New Jersey. To all our Irish kin, please come on down. Hey, that was pretty good. I think. Was it? No? Okay. Who the hell am I talking to? Sheesh.
Asking for a friend.
Oh, shut up. Anyway. Oh, my God. They're showing a Rambo marathon on the BBC. I'm watching right now, watching Rambo 2. I remember I saw the first one. What was it? I think it was on, good God. You ready for this? Laserdisc. Yeah. I was over at Buddy's house, and he had the laser disc. They looked like albums. That's what they were. And I was at a buddy's house, and me and 3 guys. Hey, yo, I forgot his name. Good Lord, it's been that long. Anyway, so his family got a laser disc, and they were all excited. And when he pulled it out, it looked like I thought it looked like an album. If anyone remembers, my time was different. So he put in it, and the next thing you know, the sucky thing about a laser disc in those days, it was like 1 and 2. So you would see the first one, you had to take it out and then put in the other laser disc just to see part 2. They did that with VHS tapes. So we saw Rambo. We were like, whoa, this is so advanced technology. By today's standard, it's like the phonograph. You know what I mean? It's like, what the hell? What is that? Are you listening to, dude? So I remember I saw the first one. The second one, I saw it in the movie theaters. My older cousins, or my much older cousins, who then passed, all of them passed. May they rest in peace. But I remember they took me to see it because I was really, really wanted to see it, but it was rated R. And how old I was in 1985? I think I was 13 years old, 12 or 13 years old. And I wanted to see it. My older cousins took me. And I remember the movie theater was so effing packed just to see Rambo 2, right? So I remember we found seats. We luckily found seats. And me, I was teenager. I was with my brother and a couple of my younger cousins and my older cousins. And we saw it. Oh, my God. I thought this was the cinematic, extraordinary Oscar-winning film. I was like, yeah. I remember crowds were cheering when he was blowing people up and firing his weapons on them, especially when he's screaming and yelling. Hold on. Oh my God. So, and the next thing you know, I left and went to school and telling all my friends, yo, I saw Rambo. And I remember there was this area where I used to live at. It's not there anymore. It's now Haddonfield Park. But during the time in early 80s, it was all forest, like jungle forest, right? And I remember going there, and there was this babbling brook. I still remember to this day. It was this babbling brook, and they chopped a huge tree, to make it a bridge, right? And I remember me and my friends, we would when Return of the Jedi came out. And we were acting like, hey, the Ewoks must live here. So when Rambo 2 came out, we were like jungle warriors, like mercenaries. And yeah, I still miss that forest, man, because I had that jungle feel. You know what I mean? Like it had a babbling brook, these big trees and vines. And I remember, like, as a kid, that was our place to have fun. So yeah, and I remember when Predator came out, oh my God, we were just pretending like the Predator's out there somewhere. Where? Over there in the trees. Shh, over there in them trees. You know what I mean? And I remember I did I'm gonna have some fun today. I'm gonna have some fun today. I'm gonna have some fun. It's like, Jerry, we should knock it off saying that, man. But yeah, man, those were the times. I had a really good time when I was a kid. It was all jungle. No, this jungle. God damn it. That's it. Shh. Up there. In them trees. Anyway. So besides all that, times have changed. So yeah, so now that I see Rambo 2, for Rambo First Blood Part 2, right? The first thing I said is, wait a minute. So you mean this guy survived shrapnel? Because when he was running through that rice field and the bombs where the mortar shells were coming down, in reality, he would have never made it through the first step, because those things, shrapnel spreads everywhere. And while he's still running, holding that prisoner in his arm, trying to run to the hill to the checkpoint, I was like, wait a minute. He would have been dead. Shrapnel would have got him somewhere and he would have went down. The second thing, when he went head on with the other helicopter, and he pretended he was dead, and all of a sudden he got up and used that bazooka. Wow, the other soldiers in the back didn't die. I was almost like, what the hell? The blowback from a bazooka could kill you, because of the force of the rocket coming out. Let's see, centripetal force times acceleration, whatever. Anyway, but yeah, it would have killed those guys in the back. But no, they were not touched. I was like, okay, And there was another thing that was kind of he was throwing grenades in the water to make a smoke screen, right? Now, plausible, maybe, right? But if it's deep water, the never would have made smoke. If the water was like knee high, the possibilities of smoke would not have happened. But the water looked like it was knee high. Listen, the reason why I know this is because one, I saw it on YouTube. My dad was in the military. My uncle was in the Marines. He was in actual combat, And when they saw this movie, they're like, whoa. So you mean I could throw a grenade in 12 feet deep water and smoke comes out? And I was like, but Uncle, it's Uncle Carlos. He was like, but it's pretty much knee-high deep water. It's like, no. First of all, the grenade would have exploded, but there would have been no smoke. If the water was like ankle high, yes, you would have seen smoke. I was like, man, do I have to argue with this guy who actually killed people in self-defense and combat for our country? I was like, okay, all right, yeah, you're the expert, and so on and so on and so on. I was like, all right. It's like, don't ruin the movie for me, all right? It was realistic enough. Oh, God. But anyway. Yeah, so, yeah. Good God. So, yeah, this was Rambo. Oh! There's more men out there. Find them. What the hell? That was not the one I wanted. Good God, man. Oh, that was it? Damn. No, this is the one. Load. Then bang. Sheesh, man. Oh, God. And if I hear one more person telling me to watch Cobra Kai, no, I did see a couple episodes. I didn't get into it. I'm sorry. The first thing I kept saying was, really? None of them were arrested? No lawsuits? No one's going to jail? Okay, half the stuff they're doing is immensely illegal. In reality, they all would have been to jail. You know what I mean? And you mean to tell me that I could punch a guy in the face and not break a tooth or jaw the way the centripetal force of the punch and kick? Sure, that's believable. And I was like, I can't watch this. I can't watch Cobra Kai. I'm sorry, people. Okay, look. When it comes to, I have friends, actually, retired friend that's retired from law enforcement. He was in homicide, right? And he was in homicide for 30 years. He was a beat cop first, and then went to detective first grade in homicide, and for almost 30 years, he's seen it all. Decapitations. He's seen bodies explode, but not seen bodies. I mean, you know what I mean? Whatever, shotguns. Bodies that have been laying dead for 10 days in the kitchen. Well, he's seen all the gore and horror he ever told me. He even saw a decapitated head that was on a kitchen table, right? They caught the guy. Well, technically, he offed himself before the police got to him. It was like a wacko neighbor. But yeah, there's a lot of dark stuff that happens in the city and towns, that nobody knows about. So when he sees these shows like NCIS and Law and Order, he cannot watch these shows. And he goes, there's so much bullshit that goes on, man. And it's like, what do you mean? He did give me one, like NCIS. What was it? He says NCIS is one of the most horrible when it comes to dead bodies. I remember telling him an episode where a guy was in a plane, he jumps out, chute window open, and he boom, slams, like dies, bam, hits the ground, concrete, dead. So the NCIS crew, they all get there, or is NCI, Las Vegas, New York. I effing forgot. Anyway, so the body's right there. Next thing you know, like 4,000 people are running in the background, scrambling, on their cell phones. I don't know. They're like running up and down, doing circles, and the 4 detectives were there. Wow, what happened here? Well, is that a dead body? Oh, I think that's Linguini, and it just came out of his head to try to be humoristic. So when he saw that episode, the first thing he said was, I changed the channel. Everything they did was wrong. And I said, okay, what is it that they needed to do right if it was reality? He goes, number one, you wouldn't have 4,000 people running around on their cell phones, scrambling, looking. No, we would get the order to clear the area, tape it off, have security, have well security, have patrol officers, doing a full, section area block. You know what I mean? Like no one comes in, no one comes out unless lead detective, gives the command. So I was like, okay, all right, that's good. Okay, yeah, tape it off. Number 2, you get a tent or you cover the body. We have all police officers have this special blanket to cover the body. So that way it shows respect. You know what I mean? So that way no jackass can take pictures and then post on immediately cover the body, So that way you can. Third, those detectives were going near the body without no booties, no gloves, no face mask. Not even like a fishnet, you know what I mean? Like a shower cap. Second, they cannot go near the body. The crew, oh my God, what crew was? Oh my God, I just had the name in the top of my head. There's another crew that comes in first before homicide detectives come in. And then homicide would take pictures, ask questions, they try to get a close view without, contaminating the body. So that way, oh my God, I just had the effing name of the first crew that comes in. So, and these guys in hazmat suits come in, pick it up, and take the body away, So that way they gave it a proper examination of what really happened, even though the guy fell off a plane, didn't shoot. So he goes, don't ever watch those shows. It's a lot of wrongs, no rights. There were some episodes he said they got it pretty close, but not close enough. And I was like, yeah. So stay away from those bull crap shows, man. So me, like I said, if anyone's going to get mad at me, go ahead, get mad. I can't watch Cobra Kai. I can't. I'm sorry. The first thing I said was, you're kidding me, right? Wow. A punch and a kick and no blood. All right. Okay. So you mean to say you can do some damage to someone's property or threaten their life or basically almost kill someone with your own bare hands and still nothing happens? Okay. Okay. Yeah. In reality, everyone would have went down, including Ralph Macchio. You know what I mean? Including the Cobra Kai crew. I was like, sorry. I tried to watch like a couple of episodes. Like the first episode I saw was warm. It was a good warm feeling because it paid tribute to Pat Morita, and among other things. But then when I kept watching certain episodes, I was like, no, sorry, I can't. I flipped the channel. So I went back watching Star Trek. That was real. It's like, yeah, transportation, man. Oh my God. That's believable. Yeah, like I was saying before, I saw finally all the old episodes of Star Trek, the rebooted, remade versions, 4K. They added things with CGI, computer graphics. They made it look much better. So I said, wow, let me see what it looks like now. Because I remember when I was a kid, like I said before in the previous podcast, I would watch the original episodes when I was a kid. I was like, whoa, mind blowing. I was like, this is awesome. And like I said, like 30, 40 years later, there was a company, Paramount, decided to reboot, remake, and upgrade all the episodes. Make them look 10 times better. for this generation's version. So they did a great job, better 4K. They added stuff and with CGI computer graphics, and I was like, whoa. And then I went on YouTube and I remember saw the episodes. They did the comparisons, the 1963 version to the, what was it? I think it was 2017, 2018 version. I was like, much better. Damn. So, and they actually made Spock green, you know. But then I'm starting to watch Star Trek Next Generation. I remember I saw the first 5 seasons when I was a kid. I didn't get tired of it. I was like, you know, I just wanted to see something else. And but now, thank God I have Paramount Plus. Now I'm going to watch all of Star Trek Next Generation. So, yeah, I'm sorry to say this. F Cobra Kai. Okay, there. I said it. Anybody who wants a problem with it, you come up to me and you say something, damn it. I dare you, you mother, you piece of, may you eat caca. Yeah, mother fudger, yeah, you bastard. That wasn't a bad word. Caca. Anyway, you see, this is a family-friendly show. Not really. I tried. I don't really want to make it a family-friendly show. I really don't. All right? Let's keep it friendly, people. Yeah. Smack in the face. Have a drink. Cheers. All right. Anyway. At my job, I posted something on the VOA board. And I got a response. I think it was one of the managers that read it. And, you know, I know people should wear their headsets. I think that the headset thing is a good idea. But what I should request is have one on, one off. But stay away from machinery. Like you can't ride the forklift and, you know, and like they'll do the arm or operate the door, whatever. No headsets. But if you're in like in an area where it's like palletizing or you're picking or doing AFE crap, or what the hell do you call that? Problem solving. I think they should accept the policy, have one earphone headset on, one off. And that way something happens, you can hear and while you listen to music on the other, you know? But that's just my idea. But anyway, he did. Oh my God, he did. When I requested the Slurpee machine, oh my God, I think they pretty much liked the idea. Yeah. I was like, oh my God, that's a hooray right there, man. Where the hell is it? God damn it. I know I have it. Here we go. Yeah, hooray! Yeah!
When I was your age, we had to walk miles to school.
Who the F are you? I'm talking about Slurpee machine, you old bastard. Anyway, so, oh my God.
Hold on, little doggy.
Oh my God. So anyway, they like the idea because we have a sparkling water machine. Oh my God. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Since I stopped drinking soda, except for Canada Dry, that's my go-to when, you know, just to chill and relax. But, you know, the sparkling water thing is fantastic. Different flavors, get it nice and cold. Oh my God. I love it. But being that summertime is coming around, I think they should have a Slurpee machine. Of course, you know, have monitoring, have a camera over in case someone messes it up or screws it up, and make sure that they use the cups, like medium-sized cups, and make sure no one uses like their big coffee mug and like destroy the machine by using that. They have to use a certain size cup to, you know, take a Slurpee. You know what I mean? Like if they want like orange flavor, lemon flavor, they grab a cup. You know, they know how to use the machine. Bam, walk out. And I was like, wow, All right. I wasn't joking around. I seriously want a Slurpee machine. You know, it'd be nice. Summertime's coming around. Nice cool drink.
Hooray!
I know, guys. I know. But you know what, though? Yeah, it's a hooray. You know, well, all right. What the hell? One more hooray. Here we go.
Hooray!
Yeah, yeah. Yeah! Oh my God. You guys are awesome. Thank you. A Slurpee machine. Oh my God. They love it. Shut up! Anyway. See what I mean? I do like my ladies. I have my crowd in check.
How about that?
Yeah, that's right. All right. So let's move on, people. So yeah, it's good to write something positive on the VOA board, which I do. All right. You know, and I hardly write anything up there half the time because half the time is anger and sadness. And now 9 out of 10, I do read some stuff about people having an issue that's serious. And immediately the people go and take care of it ASAP. That I like. That I like. That no more of that, oh, we're sweeping under the rug. Oh, they're changing their ways. Oh, we'll give them a good talking to. Nope, they don't do that. They make the move, and that way, you know, it won't escalate, if I could put it that way. So yeah, they did a great job. Oh my God. Oh man. This coffee I'm drinking is really helping me stay awake. Thank God, man. Because I don't want to doze off. I really effing don't. Oh my God. Sheesh. Hi, boys and girls. You listen to the Jerry Torres program. Today's when we'll be talking about ladies' nipples. Anyway, let's move on. Do we need them? Oh my God. Oh, jeez, man. Yeah. Yeah, let's shut that door on that one. All right. They just walked out. Anyway, so let's move on, people. Oh my God, what the hell is going on here? Hey, oh my God, I think I have it here. Hold on. Bam. I know I have it. Bam. No. Oh, hey. Yeah. Oh my God, that's where it is. All right, so let me go back here. Hold on. I have an issue with one of my soundboard effects. All right, so let's see if I have it here. Hold on. CON. Nope, it's not on here. Aha, I knew it. I knew it. I got it. Oh my God, my punching sound effect board. Wait a minute. Okay. There we go. It's calm, damn it. There we go. See, look, these are the sound effects that I have of the old Batman series when I used to fight. Then would punch somebody and the big letter word BAM would come up. Yeah, so these are it right here. Kapow! Yeah! Oh, like that. Take that, you bastard. Oops. Sorry, that was compressed air. I hit the wrong button. Yeah, ooh, right there in the balls. In your eye. I got your liver. Wait, that's a bit too far. Okay. Oh my God. All right. So anyway, let's move on, people. I'm just having too much fun. So the Oscars are this Sunday, and Conan O'Brien is going to do a superb job. That's a great fact that he is, man. He's going to really kick ass in the Oscars this Sunday. But like I said, am I going to watch it? No, I'm not going to sit there for 3 hours watching it. I just want to see his monologue, and then after that, just move on, you know? And I'll think, wait a minute, what the hell's going on here? All right, there we go. Get on here. Wait a minute. Okay. I'm thinking about getting on TikTok Live for a little while. Nah, not really. All right. So, yeah, so the Oscars are this Sunday. I might take a quick glance at it. Might. So, I don't know. And tomorrow, will you believe it? Almost 60 degrees tomorrow. 60 effing degrees. And I'm going to run outside and wash my car thoroughly in and out tomorrow. I got my car cleaning products. And after my run, I'm going to come back and start cleaning my car. Oh, my God. And here's another thing. though I wish I had the money to go see them. Denzel Washington and Jake Gyllenhaal are going to be doing Othello and Broadway in New York. How amazing to see one of my favorite actors perform and Jake Gyllenhaal do Othello. When I studied acting, that was Othello wasn't. It was Shakespeare. It was Caesar. It was most of my interest that I read, and I did read Othello. It was about a man accusing his wife of cheating. Being unfaithful, and there's I saw the movie version. And then I saw the play version on Channel 12. And I'm like, okay, but I know that Denzel would dominate Broadway, and Jake Gyllenhaal, who plays his friend, what was his character's name? Anyway, but I know, but tickets are like the cheapest tickets were like $175. The most expensive tickets are the ones you can sit up front, and those were like $2,000 to $3,000. Holy crap! And I know my good friend and acting friend, Tasia Breeson, she would love, had I bought those tickets, she would have loved to go see Denzel. Oh my God.
Most awesomest fail ever.
Well, wait a minute, dude. It's not a fail. What the hell am I talking to you for? Damn. Punch in the face. Yeah. Yeah, right there. Fake Cobra Kai. Anyway. Good God. So Othello would be on Broadway for like 2 or 3 months. I think so. I don't know, man. I really would love if I'm going, it's going to be by myself. But if I'm trying to impress a lady, yeah, I'll probably buy 2 tickets. If this lady knows how to pick up an effing phone. But anyway, besides all that, I'm already hearing immense, powerful reviews. Like they love it. And as always, Denzel is the star. And he was the star on Gladiator 2. And I'm telling you, you got to see his performance, especially the scene where he's taking the guy's house. And I know I've did a previous episode before. Listen, there were black Caesars. They were as worse as the white Caesars, And they did the gambling thing. If you don't have the money, they'll give you time. But if you really don't have the money, they pretty much take your house and you become their slave. Either you're white or black. Not the slave, like you just basically kiss their ass every day. And what Denzel Washington did in that scene was this white guy that owed him money. So he's like, all right, I'll take your house, but you got to be kissing my ass every day. I wake up in the morning, I want those lips on my ass. You understand me? And say, yes, sir, no, sir. All right, then. But that scene, he was amazing in it. Good God. What a performance. What a performance. He was so great in Gladiator 2. Right? And I think, I don't know if he's nominated for an Oscar, but oh my God. That makes me want to see Gladiator 2 again, just to see Denzel Washington perform. And also the Green Lantern, Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart, the 2 Green Lanterns, the human Green Lanterns. They're coming out with their own series, cartoon series. I don't know when that's going to come out. That's the word going around in the DC world. But that'll be great. See Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart like work together in the Green Lantern world, because they've been talking about doing the TV series for a long while. And but due to the fact that Gyllenhaal and Gunn are working together to make DC much better, I would love to see that, because there's too many twists and turns, too many universes of their twists. God, it's confusing DC fans. Leave it in one straight line, just like Marvel's doing. You know what I mean? Why you got to turn and twist everything around? DC's doing that, like with Superboy. Now before anything, nothing against homosexuals. All right, I'm a big participant of the LGBTQ NCAA love thing, you know. I'm a straight man. I know my sexuality. I don't fear other sexualities. All right. I love women. Okay. So leave it there. But when they made him homosexual, right away, DC fans were like, What are you doing? In the comic books, he has a girlfriend and this and he loves girls. And it's like, oh my God, what is DC doing? Now they're like, and then all of a sudden they did another twist in the Superman world and then the Batman world. It's like all these twists and turns and different universes and dimensions. It's really confusing DC fans. So I'm so glad that James Gunn and Jack Snyder are finally working together to make a better DC. All right, it's crazy how they're not making all these storylines follow the comic books. You know, Marvel is doing it, but DC is like, you know what? We'll make Superman wear a chicken suit. What? Yeah, he'll still have the S, but for Super Chicken Man. There you go. Like, what are you doing? And I was like, no. And I tell you what, with Batman, instead of an all black suit, we're gonna make him wear a pimp suit. Yeah, and his boots will be glitter. And it's like, whoa, knock it off, you know. And also, they're also going to work on DC and Marvel characters fighting each other finally, because there was a comic book that they don't sell anymore, and I should have bought it. I read it once. It was like when Superman fought the Hulk and Green Lantern fought Doomsday. I was like, whoa, I love this. And Batman fought Wolverine. I was like, whoa, I love this. And I still cannot find that comic to this day. And there's some guy on TikTok mentioned it, and I was like, I remember that comic when it first came out. Oh my God, coffee. Thank you. So I'm hoping that they do DC and DC right. You know? Yeah, because listen, I didn't care about what Superboy was, but the thing was, it was a twist and was unexpected. And a lot of DC fans were like, what are you doing? Well, I was like, oh my God. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, so let's continue on. So I was online again. Let's do the 10 best. Yeah.
Congratulations. You're the buyer.
Well, I didn't buy anything, dude. I just said the 10. There we go. So normally I always tell the top 10 ranked stuff, this and that and that and that. And so I came across this, and I love watching history films. You know what I mean? Especially accurate history films. And especially overly exaggerated submarine movies, right? They're in the works of making another one as we speak, a classic one, all right? And there's a war movie that I never saw, but I'm going to see it. It's called Shebra. It was based on a true. I did see Gandhi last night. Wow, I haven't seen that movie in so long, but I have turned a classic movie. And I remember I was a kid when that came out in 82. I think I saw it on TV, Channel 6 when it came on. But I finally saw the whole movie Gandhi, which won an Oscar for Best Actor, Best Picture. Clearly given. It was an amazing, powerful film, you know. And I finally saw the whole thing. And I was like, oh my God, what a performance. You know, a lot of historical facts, you know, based in he was a man of nonviolence. And, you know, so why, yeah, so I'm mentioning it because it was a great film and I finally saw the whole thing. Oh my God. So yeah, and right now Turner Classic Movie is doing movies that won for best picture, best director. And I know they're going to do a Gene Hackman tribute, which by the way, more details are coming up. They did partial autopsy. They said he was dead 9 days. They saw it. The pacemaker has a marker, and his pacemaker, they found he was dead for 9 days. Oh my God. Oh my goodness, man. I don't even want to talk about it. You know, hopefully they just do an autopsy and investigation, and it just turns out it was just like, you know, natural causes or due to something happened, whatever. I don't know. But anyway, so there's this movie that I'm going to go see. It's called The Light Horseman. and it was a war movie. It was based on a true story about these Australian horse soldiers that at the time when they were fighting Pakistan, and they were going to sneak attack this British army. And when the Australian horsemen found out about it, they pretty much intercepted their sneak attack on the British soldiers. Communication back in those days was horrible. So basically, the story that I've read, that over 1,000 horsemen, Australian horsemen, came to save the day. I was like, "Ooh, this I gotta see." But anyway, so these are the 10 best submarine war movies ranked, and I was like, "All right, I'll check this out." It seems like something you got to watch on TV nowadays. Nowadays, some of these submarine movies are overly exaggerated. Like I don't know. It's pretty much like, wow, is that Aquaman swim by? No, damn it. So number 10, U-571 2000, directed by Jonathan Mustow. I am not going to read in detail, but it is a good movie. It's historically inaccuracies of U-571 made it such a controversial movie that UK Prime Minister Tony Blair actually spoke out against it. I was like, what the hell? It was historically inaccurate in some parts. There was a machine that they were in submarines, like a massive decoder. But I don't know. It's pretty much at the time, it was a good action movie. The acting was good. And America's boarding a German submarine to capture an Enigma cipher machine. It looked like a typewriter. And depiction that felt erased the genuine heroic actions of British Navy officers. It was an okay film. Would I recommend it? Why not? Number 9, K-19, The Widowmaker, 2002. Now, this was based on a true story about a submarine called the K-19, The Widowmaker. And it was on its maiden voyage. And what happened was, the Russian accents were pretty horrible, but it was a strong performance from Ford to help the movie stand out. And it featured a submarine that was leaking nuclear gas and lack of oxygen, water pressure, and the threat of the enemy attacks. They pretty much did what they could to survive. And many, Russian submariners passed away when they were trying to save their ship. It was a good movie. Wasn't that bad. Number 8, Below, 2002. I never saw this movie, but it's what is it? We're below, but submarine below is blended with nautical concept of aspects of supernatural horror. Oh, get out of here. No. Anyway, number 7. Wow. Horror in the submarine. Gee, what else will you think of next? Number 7, The Bedford Incident, 1965, directed by James B. Harris. Never saw this movie, and I don't want to talk about it. Moving on. Number 6. Now, I saw this movie, and I loved it, and it was based on actual facts. Greyhound, 2020, directed by Aaron Schneider, performed by Tom Hanks. Now, this movie was excellent. Tom Hanks added his impressive resume of war movies. From the thrilling submarine, Greyhound features Hanks as a U.S. Commander Ernie Krause. Despite the military seniority, command led the USS Killing and 37 merchant and troop ships across the Atlantic. Difficulties arose. Commander entered the Black Pit, a stretch of sea where he and his crew were out range from air protection. Anyway, they were after a lot of German U-boats were pretty much in this area of where ships were being sunk. So the Greyhound was a realistic depiction of a naval warfare as the commanding officer was forced to act under extreme pressure. And the Greyhound showcased the actor's skill of embodying men who rose to greatness. And it's on Apple TV. The action scenes, the sequences were amazing. So much suspense, especially when they're firing at a U-boat submarine. It was like getting away. But it was realistic. It was truthful. And it hit the history on the mark. Yes. So I definitely would say go see Greyhound. It's on Apple TV. Number 5, Run Silent, Run Deep, 1958, directed by Robert Wise. Now, this was a World War II submarine movie. United States crew seeking vengeance against a Japanese destroyer that sunk several American submarines. Run Silent, Run Deep's blended with nautical obsession in Moby Dick and the infighting of the mutiny on the Bounty. It stars Clark Gable and Burt Lancaster. And yes, I did see this movie, and yes, it was effing good. 10 of 10. And I highly recommend it. You can get it on demand. I do not know where, but it was a very good movie. Number 4, The Enemy Below, 1957, directed by Dick Powell. Never saw this movie, but from what I'm reading, the scale is what the hell? Where the hell is it? Oh, here it is. Here it is. What? I can't find it. There's no, but I mean, this said it was good. So yeah, why not? Go see it. Oh my God. So yeah, these, oh, what the hell? Hold on. There we go. So yeah, so these are the top 10 submarine war movies ever. Yep. Fire one. There we go. You fire that missile, we all die. Torpedo fired off the port bow. Yeah, we got him. What was it? I don't know. It's like, we got something. I think it was a party boat. I don't know. They were loud with their music. We had to shut them down. Anyway. All right, so let's continue on here, people. Number 3, and this was a classic movie. I love it. Crimson Tide, 1995, directed by Tony Scott. Denzel Washington and the late Gene Hackman. This was a 10 for 10 movie. Powerful performance by both actors, and you know, Quentin Tarantino had uncredited contributions, in this movie. I think I wrote something. I forgot what it was, but anyway, Tony Scott delivered this movie, the epic conflict between the 2 U.S. Marines in a nuclear submarine during a nuclear standoff with Russia, made the edge of your seat viewing, elevated by a strong script by Michael Schiffer, which reportedly also featured uncredited contributions. Again, yeah, he wrote part of the script, but it's an amazing script. Give me your key. Give me your key. Amongst everything else, Crimson Tide was both entertaining and thought-provoking in every way. I highly recommend it. Number 2, The Hunt for Red October. Now, this was a good movie, too. A lot of inaccuracies. Fire one. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, damn it. Torpedo on the port bow. What is that we sunk? I don't know. Jet ski? Okay. Anyway, so 1990. This movie was good in every way. It's 10 for 10. The late, Sean Connery. It was a book from John McTiernan, and it was real good. Marco Ramius, commanding officer of the Red October, said during the Cold War, The Hunt for Red October featured Sean Connery as a defecting Soviet captain aboard an advanced ballistic missile submarine and the CIA's attempt to avoid a violent confrontation and danger of spiraling out of control. Very great movie, powerful performances. I love this movie. Anytime it comes on, I'm glued. And the number 1 best submarine movie ever. This was a classic, and it was nominated for an Oscar and won for Best Picture. Number 1, Das Boot. In other words, in German, The Boat. 1981, directed by Wolfgang Petersen. 9.5. But the performances were amazing. The original one, it's all in German. There is an English dubbed version, and that's the one that I saw. This one was a powerful story and a true story of a submarine, the U-96, during World War II, captured both Mudanti, a terror of life of sea during wartime, an epic cinematic, thrilling to watch crews hazardous patrol in the Battle of the Atlantic and the heart-racing panic of an active conflict. Now, the great German movies ever, it was one of the great German movies ever made. But Das Boot showcased perils of tactical warfare, split-second decisions, making required things to go wrong with the complete uncut miniseries edition. And the film's clocking whopping 308 minutes. Yeah, it's long. Das Boot was an epic, ambitious, and awesome, inspiring piece of cinema. I highly recommend it. There's two versions. One in the original version, it's in German, and there is an English dubbed version. The ending is so effed up. I'll give it away. They survived through everything. Engines were dying, nothing was working, no food. They were in the submarine trying to make it afloat. And in the end, they made it back to the German base. All the men were distraught, beard, all dirty and scummy. And next thing you know, the Allies attacked their base after all what they went through. But it was based on a true story, and it was very good. But anyway, so those were the top 10 best submarine war movies ever. Yeah. Oh, my God. Do they see us? No, they're passing by. Oh, thank God. Okay, good. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to another episode of the Jerry Torres program. I'd like to say to everyone out there that I am an accomplished author. I have written a book entitled Chinese Food for Breakfast. And you can find my book either on lulu.com, that is Lulu, or on Amazon Kindle. And it's an ebook. You can download the book, read the book anytime, anywhere on your phone, a tablet, or your laptop. And the book is only $4, people, so you're not going to be breaking the bank. And it's a book about fun. So download the book and enjoy a good read. Also, listen to my good friend Latisse Mitchell's podcast show, Tice Talk. It's coming back. It's going to be better than ever. So it's basically her comedy about her life, her her dating scene, her jobs, her kids. She talks about it. She makes it funny, not as well as on stage and on her podcast. You can find her podcast on Instagram, TikTok, and on YouTube. And she's made a comeback, her podcast show. So listen to my good friend Latisse Mitchell's podcast show, Tice Talk.
It'll make your head spin.
Tice Talk.
Real bad.
Because if you listen to Tice Talk,
in your face.
So remember, not only that, Tice Talk will
knock your socks off.
And listen to my good buddy and co-worker, Gordo B's song, 20% of Happiness. It's his new song. You can listen to it right now. You can find it on YouTube, Instagram, and on TikTok. It is a real smooth, cool, jazzy, funky beat. You'll love it. And you can find his music again on YouTube, TikTok, and on Instagram. The name is Gordo B, Gordo, big letter B. So listen to his new song entitled 20% of Happiness. And also listen to Funky Times. This band is so good. They know how to mix it with jazz, funk, and rock. You can find Funky Times on TikTok, Instagram, and on YouTube. And you won't regret it because this band they know how to make music and make music right, especially with original beats and with their band. And oh my goodness, I love this band. It's a great band. So listen to Funky Times, download their music, or if you want to bring them to a special occasion and you want to hire them, I would say send them an email. But listen to Funky Times. Speaking of Funky Times, I pretty much use their music to close my podcast. In a 3, and a 2, and a 1. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to another episode of the Jerry Torres program. I'd like to say to everybody out there, whatever religious figure you believe in, may you be blessed. I bid you all a fondue. I'll be back. So I ask you all, please don't go changing. I'm gone, get gone, and bye.
Powered by Riverside FM.
Limited time offer. No purchase necessary. Offer valid at participating locations. Void where prohibited. No animals were harmed during the production of this soundboard. Subject to change without notice. Side effects include dry mouth, occasional pig snort or two, sore stomach, teary eyes, achy jaws, and whatever tingles well. Laughing heart.
You just heard the Jerry Torres program on Spotify and on Riverside FM. Plus, you can listen to him on Simplecast, YouTube Music, and other podcast affiliates. Also, listen and enjoy.